Okay, we have another unboxing here. 4 packages. I think this one should be from Arrow, or maybe not. Arrow or Amazon, we'll see. um, and then these three are, well, this is from CD-ON, this is from Amazon, I think, and this I'm not sure what it is actually. But first I have 4 DVDs and 1 Blu-ray that I just bought an hour ago, I guess. I went to a secondhand store and I found some cool stuff. First one was really happy to find. I was very excited to come across this for such a cheap price. These were all 10 crowns each, which is just above $1 US dollar. Mildred Pierce, a 5-part miniseries, HBO. I don't actually know what this is about. I think there's a movie called Mildred Pierce that is much older. I might be wrong, but I feel like I've heard that recently actually. But anyway, even though I don't really know what this is about. Wait a minute. God damn it. Disc 2. I'm gonna have to go back and get disc 1 for this. I'm sure they have it, but he just put in 1 disc. Oh, that's just great. Well, I'm gonna have to go back and get the other disc. I hope they have it. If not, then I'm sure they do. I'm not sure they do. I hope they do. I fucking hope they do. Anyway. Alright, so Mildred Pierce, that's a bit of an anticlimax. So I can't watch this because I don't have disc 1. Awesome. Well, anyway, hopefully they have disc 1. I didn't really realize that when you put it in either. I just thought that, okay, it's just 1 disc. Anyway, too bad. I'm gonna have to go back, like I said. Anyway, let's keep going. The Sentinel. Yeah, okay, there's the front. The Sentinel. Michael Douglas, Kiefer Sutherland, Eva Longoria, Kim Basinger. I think I've read about this one a little bit, but I can't remember what it's about. I just picked it up because Michael Douglas. Want to get most of the movies that he's been in, so I got that. And then I got The Client with Susan Sarandon and Tommy Lee Jones. Looks pretty good. 2 great actors, so it should be good. Yeah. And we have Marie Antoinette. I can't pronounce that in English, but it's a movie by Sofia Coppola. Which, yeah, I think it could be. I haven't really been that interested in this before, so if I would have come across this maybe even a few months ago, I don't think I would have picked it up. But I've read a little bit about the movie now recently, and yeah, for this price, I mean, I might as well get it and watch it eventually. And then I have 1 Blu-ray also, which it says 20 crowns here, but he actually just charged me 10, and I'm not gonna question that, you know. So I just kept silent about it, but kept quiet about it. But yeah, Surf's Up, animated movie from where was it? Sony Pictures Animation. I think it's sort of a mockumentary about a penguin who's surfing, I guess. Anyway, so I don't know if I'm gonna watch this right away. I don't think I will, but for this price, I thought that was a good. I mean, for 20, I was gonna pay 20 for it, but then obviously it ended up being cheaper than that. All right. So here we have something. So let's start with this. I don't know what this is. I know what these other things are. Well, except for that one. It might be clear from the title. Whatever. I don't know what I'll end up writing in the title, but for me right now, I'm not sure what it is. Oh, I think I know what this is. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Ugh. That was exciting. Okay, The Best of Karel Seman, however you pronounce his name. I don't even know where he's from, if he's a Czech director perhaps. You can see it's not in English on the back, but no worries, it does have English subtitles. And I read somewhere that has a bunch of special features here too for these 3 films, and I read that they have they have subtitles as well. I'm not sure, but you can see here that probably means English and that probably means subtitles. So, but if the special features have subtitles, I can't say. And I don't even know what the special features are, because I don't know the language. Maybe you can figure some stuff out if they sound similar. But anyway, so we have 3 movies here. You have the English titles here: Journey to the Beginning of Time, The Fabulous World of Jules Verne, actually also known as, I think, Deadly Invention, and The Fabulous Baron Munchausen. So this one is based on a Jules Verne story, and the other 2 I don't know if they are. I couldn't say, but people have, at least someone compared it to Ray Harryhausen, because Karel Seman used a lot of experimental and innovative types of animation and stuff, special effects. I mean, you can see here, for example, it's like I don't know what you would call it, a big canvas or a big painting, and then some horse is riding through it, not a real horse obviously, very sort of expressive, and then here a big dinosaur. I mean, I don't know if these movies will differ from each other also, or if they're largely gonna sort of remain the same in style. I don't know, but I've been wanting to see A Deadly Invention, which I think it's called A Deadly Invention with a different title, for a while, and I had that on my Amazon wish list, and I sort of was reminded of the director, so I looked it up and just wanted to see how much the price was, because I think before it was a little bit too expensive. But I found this Blu-ray with not only that movie but 2 others, and on Blu-ray, and a bunch of special features, which hopefully will be subtitled. If not, then it's fine. But yeah, I mean, I got this from eBay, and I don't know if I should mention anything else about it. I don't know too much about the movies. I don't know much at all, actually. But well, I have seen Terry Gilliam's movie Baron Munchausen, but these 2. Well, this sounds pretty basic, Journey to the Beginning of Time. There's a mammoth on there, but this one, I don't know too much about it. Alright, but very excited to have this. Yeah, they should be really interesting to see. Okay, there was more stuff to talk about in this video than I thought there would be. I mean, anyway, we have Fallen Angels, a film by Wong Kar-wai. I'm taking a film course at the moment, and we looked at the beginning of this, the first 10 minutes or so. We were talking about mise en scène, as it's called. I don't know exactly what the English word or term for that would be, but kind of like the set design, the cinematography, everything you see basically. I think even the actors and the makeup, the costumes, and the lights, colors, everything you see on screen. I don't know, maybe you could call the DVDs lying here as mise en scène, a part of the mise en scène for this video, although that sounds horribly pretentious. But anyway, we were talking about that, and he showed a clip from this movie, and I think Wong Kar-wai made our teacher was talking about it, and showed a clip of this movie. And anyway, I think I know I've seen Chungking Express before, but I think that one was made just before this one, and I heard that this is some sort of unofficial sequel. I heard that before he showed the clip of this. I heard that way back, but I don't know if there's any truth in that. In what sense this is a sequel? Maybe just stylistically it's seen as a sequel, because the colors and the lights and the sort of neon look to the movie. It's filmed in Hong Kong, and the look of the movie was very similar to Chungking Express, and that's part of the reason why I loved Chungking Express. And just seeing that this movie looked very similar, I just went home and ordered it. But yeah, so the movie looked really good, and I just had to get it. So anyway, released by Artificial Eye, and I I guess that's it for this one, but I'm really looking forward to seeing it. Then this one just arrived. I was hoping that this would arrive today. I wasn't sure if it would, but indeed it did. And it is The Big Bang Theory Season 8, and they stick with the white spines. Good. That's the first thing I check, if it has a white spine, because all the other ones do, and it looks good on the shelf. Really nerdy, obviously, but you all know that already. But yeah, Season 8. We'll watch this over the weekend. Got some cool special features here too. There's not really too much to say about this. I'm just looking forward to continuing with the show. And then this one, like I said, yeah, it's based on the thickness. It could be either one, because I placed an order from Amazon and one from Savi. No, not Savi. From Arrow Films. Arrow Video. Let's see, this is from Arrow. So we have 4 titles from the Arrow sale, and I'll probably write that in the title, so you will have known already, but like I said before, I wasn't sure what was in this package. But anyway, like I said, we have 4 of them. First time I buy from Arrow. There were a lot more that I would have liked to get maybe, but they weren't necessarily cheaper on the sale, so I just thought that, well, I guess I don't really need to get them now if they're the same price on Amazon as it is. But I got 4 of them that I found for pretty good deals. Life Force. Let's see, Shameful. I don't even know who directed it. Yeah, Toby Hooper. Been wanting to see this for a long time, and it just looks like a lot of fun. How many times have you heard me say that phrase? Well, it does. So hopefully it will be. And then we have, speaking of Terry Gilliam, because I mentioned him when I talked about this, we have Time Bandits. I actually have this on DVD already, but first of all, it's Arrow. Arrow is great. I want to support Arrow. Cover is great. It's a Blu-ray, and it has some special features. I had a look at the special features though, and it seems to be mainly just interviews, but a whole bunch of interviews. One, for example, with Michael Palin, and I love listening to him talking, and one with Terry Gilliam, and a bunch of other people. I don't even know if there's anything else. From script to screen, a new animated featurette. Animated featurette, okay. Well, but I think other than that, it's mainly just interviews. But yeah, Time Bandits. I don't know what I thought about it when I saw it. It was like 5-6 years ago I saw it. I think I liked it, but I don't know. I think I like it more now, basically. Alright, and these two, they're related to each other, so I'll just show them at the same time. They are Steelbooks, very nice Steelbooks. The Fall of the House of Usher and The Pit and the Pendulum. 2 movies starring Vincent Price, directed by Roger Corman, I think, and based on Edgar Allan Poe's Edgar Allan Poe stories. Let's just make sure that he directed both. Yeah, he did. And screenplay by Richard Matheson on both of them. Music by Lex Baxter on both of them. So it seems like a lot of the same people work together on these two. Maybe there's more of them. That's sort of part of this series of Edgar Allan Poe adaptations. I'm not sure. Well, actually, there was this box set called Vincent Price. I don't know, but this big orange box set. I think you know which one I'm talking about, if you know your Arrow releases. But these two are the main ones that I really want to see, to begin with anyway, and I really wanted these Steelbooks as well. I'm honestly not too familiar with Edgar Allan Poe's work. I mean, I know in what genre it is and stuff, but I haven't really read anything. Maybe... No, I don't know if I have, actually. And Vincent Price, I don't even know if I've seen any movies with him. It's a bit shameful too. And Roger Corman, I haven't seen a whole lot of stuff that he has directed either. I mean, I guess he's mainly produced stuff, and I'm sure I've seen a bunch of them. But anyway, I mean, I know, of course, very well who Roger Corman is. I've seen the documentary, for example. But anyway, but yeah, I've been really curious about these movies. these two especially, for a long time. I did consider getting that big box set, but I was like, it's a little bit too expensive, and a few of those movies on there I'm not really that interested in, to be completely honest. But these two, and look at the Steelbooks. I mean, when you look at all these movies here, these two, when I look in the camera, they just stand out somehow. Your eyes are sort of directed towards these, aren't they? Your eyes. Anyway, but I'm very happy with all of this stuff. I mean, the Carol Simon Blu-ray. Again, I probably don't pronounce that correctly, but more big, more Big Bang Theory. These two movies, and yeah, great stuff. Too bad about Mildred Pierce, but except for that, I would have to say that it was a pretty successful unboxing. So yeah, very excited about all of this stuff. 16 minutes, that means that the camera will cut off in like 30 seconds, so good timing. I'm done. Yeah, okay, so tell me what you think about these titles, or some of them, or whatever. And tell me if you know anything about this director. Okay, now the time is red, so it's gonna cut me off soon, but if you've heard of him or seen any of his movies, tell me what you think about them, because I'm curious.